everyone, I just woke up from my afternoon crash. It's great. I had about a 3-hour nap, but it's fine. Let's pack my car. It's 9 p.m. I'm ready for bed. Face is washed, teeth are brushed. Fresh breath, I won't scare you away with it. I do have to say one thing, if you have a Square terminal, make sure you do the update the night prior to your show because I literally just did an update. I don't know how many freaking updates this thing needs. I don't know what it's updating because nothing ever changes in my opinion, but apparently there's 10 minutes left. So if you watched my crash out vlog and you watched the video of my first art show of 2025, well, that thing wasn't doing its job. So job security tonight. I'm gonna make sure this thing updates before I go to bed because it's kind of nice to have it. I don't really like using my phone because like the tap pay doesn't, it's really meticulous on my cell phone. So yeah, just gonna do this update. 5 minutes remaining now. So apparently, hopefully it works. Good morning, welcome back to the next day. I think I pretty much got everything packed. The Square Reader did like 2 or 3 updates. Yeah, it took about half the night to do the last one. So, if you got one of them, I'm telling you a million times, say till I'm blue in the face, make sure you do that crap the day before your show. So, my backpack packed. I didn't pack any, excuse me, jewelry making supplies. I packed, it's early. I can't even speak English. I promise it's my first language. I packed my notepad, sketchbook. That's what I'm trying to say. I packed my sketchbook, so maybe I'll kind of fart around with that today since maybe I'll have a little bit of downtime. So today the art show is in a different location. I'm happy I looked at it. Apparently it'll be at Central Park instead of, I don't remember what the other one was called, that we had the last 2 or 3 years prior. So yeah, I'm gonna be going there. This is my 3rd or 4th year. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think maybe 3rd. Maybe. Anyway, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna get in the car. I got my beverages packed. I have 2 big waters. This one will sit in the car. And then I have my pink bottle that's like just as big and that's full of water because, well, I'm not buying anything to eat or drink today because, well, I'm on a budget because I'm a broke bitch. So I'm having faith that today's gonna be an abundant day. Kind of got a good feeling. I woke up in a good mood. So here's to crushing some goals. I'm gonna try some different things. I'm gonna run some sales in my booth. Hopefully attract more customers and stuff like that. So gang gang, wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. was easy peasy lemon frickin' squeezy. It took me like 10 minutes to unload my car because I got to back up right to the spot. That never happens. So we're here. It looks really nice. We're right next to the farmer's market this year, so hopefully we'll have a better turnout because it's more uptown. So I'm gonna go set up. So I'm excited. Hopefully we have an abundant day. Pictures.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I love the owl.
I've got several different owls.
Do you?
Yeah.
Cool.
till the moment that someone calls and tells me I should be living a life.
Hi. We know. We're just out walking the dogs. We get it.
What's your name?
My name is Sandra Sargent.
Okay, and what do you do here, Sandra?
I am the owner of Bending Sunlight Glassworks, so I make stained glass panels and sun catchers.
Okay, what got you started with all of this?
Well, glass is beautiful, so I just liked working with it. I actually started way back in high school. So,
Yeah?
And then it's kind of self-taught after that.
Wow, it's gorgeous. I love your stuff.
Thank you.
Where can everybody find you?
In Faribault. I have
Okay.
a studio in Faribault, and then I sell at Fleur de Lis Gallery, downtown Faribault, Minnesota.
Okay.
And then I'm in the process of opening a studio that'll be public studio in the basement down there as well. So that'll be coming out soon.
So you're gonna be teaching and stuff
I'll be
there.
I've been teaching, but I'll be teaching in my own studio.
Oh my god, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Looking forward to it.
Are you on Instagram,
I'm on
website?
Instagram. I have a website that needs some work yet, and
Okay.
then I'm on Facebook.
Okay, I'll drop the links down below for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, sounds good. What's your name?
Cassandra.
All right, Cassandra, what do you do here?
Mostly I do clay art,
Okay.
multimedia clay art.
It looks like you work a lot with resin, huh?
So usually that's the top layer. Everything underneath is acrylic, kind of a combination of sculpture, multimedia collection, and acrylic painting.
Okay, what got you started with all of this?
This in particular, the venture was polymer clay,
Okay.
but I've been an artist ever since I was a little kid.
Okay, so that the inner child just never left.
Well, kind of. I used to go to a place called Art Street, and it was for people that were really low income. So we used to use like scrap paper and things like that to make art, and I just kind of never left that kind of place.
That's super cool. And where can people find you and your art?
I have a website,
Okay.
dazedbat.com.
Okay. And then do you have Instagram or social media and stuff like
I
that?
do. You can go to the website and it'll link you to my Facebook and everything else from there.
Perfect, and I'll drop links down below for you as well.
Perfect.
All right, cool. All right, boys and girls, I'm home now. Today was a very eventful day. Today was very successful. Thank God it was abundant, and I think half of that had to do with myself. I was gonna film this in the house, but I was gone pretty much all day, and I had to let Cricket out and then feed the squirrels. So those squirrels are fed, their little bellies are full. But I changed a couple of things. First thing that I changed, sorry you're crooked, you look a little drunk there, was my attitude. If you watched the last vlog with my art show, my last art show, I was in a not so great state of mind, and there's a lot of different reasons that went into that. It was a bad day, it was a bad week, and I was trying to look on the positives, and shit just kept hitting the fan, I felt like. So there's that. It's changed my attitude. I brought out my inner extrovert. I tried to let my walls down a little bit more and talk to people. And then number 3, I ran a sale on my candles. That was in person only. I did like buy 3 get 1 free. I found it from a guy. It was an idea I was watching, like looking up display ideas on YouTube and stuff like that. I was kind of diving into the algorithm, so to speak, this last week. So I did that, and I decided to do that because I was like, well, I need to get rid of this inventory and I need to sell stuff because, well, I need money. And thank God I exceeded my goal by a little bit, and I made just enough money to pay for half of my booth fees for Thursdays downtown. So that's due on Monday. Tomorrow's Sunday. Hoping the funds clear the bank before Monday from Square. Or I hope I have enough in my bank account to pay for it, but things are coming together. I'm still low-key thinking about getting a part-time job. I'm gonna see what I can do on Monday. I'm gonna be doing hot yoga with my friend Christine. Now you may be wondering, Tyler, why are you doing that when you're freaking broke? Well, because I got a pass for my birthday and it's free, okay? And secondly, I don't owe you an explanation, but it went well. I saw a lot of familiar faces. I felt very comfortable. Being in Faribault it's been a healing process because that's where me and my mom had our store. That's where shit went down. That's just, it was just, there's a lot of negative memories and a lot of negative energy there, and I'm happy that I was there and I had a good mood and I had like my face, I tried my best today, and it showed because the weather was perfect, my sales were good, the customers were really nice. So I'm going to continue to do this going forward, and I'm going to run some other sales on my stuff to try and move some of my old inventory out. I have to figure out how I'm gonna do it. The new displays I think worked very well. I was very shocked because usually at this show, a lot of people buy jewelry, but they really weren't this time. Sorry, I kind of look like I crawl out of a culvert. That was interesting, but I sold a lot of prints, I sold a lot of candles, and I sold a few shirts, lots of tie-dyes. I was very impressed, so anyway, yeah, that's how that went. If you watched to the end of this, I really appreciate you. I think I am gonna end this video here because, well, I'm gonna go outside and go for a walk since it's still nice outside. I'm gonna boost my endorphins some more because why not? And then I'm gonna come home, shower, probably count candle inventory, update my website, stuff like that, and yeah, maybe just crawl into bed early tonight because it's been an eventful day. I'm very grateful for today. I needed a day like today as far as finances go. It's been rough. This journey as an artist, this journey since quitting my 9-to-5. I know it wouldn't be sunshine and butterflies, but let me tell you guys, when you're going through the thick of it, it's real and it's hard. It feels so hard, and you contemplate everything. You contemplate your life choices. You contemplate, was following my intuition the right thing? Was this the right thing? Was that the right thing? And ultimately, at the end of the day, I am where I am, and I probably wouldn't have came this far with my YouTube channel if I didn't quit my job. And yes, am I struggling financially? Yeah, it's bad, but I'm just barely getting by, so I'm grateful for that. I'm a pretty smart person when it comes to making money, so push comes to shove, I just sell a few things that I have because my perception has shifted with materialism. Like, I like my things, I love my things, but at the same time, like, I'm okay selling my stuff to pursue my dreams. That's how I know I love art, is because I'm willing to sacrifice the things that I have to give up for this dream. So if you're a person out there and you're following your dreams, I know what you're going through, and not really anyone's gonna understand it. A lot of people aren't gonna get it, but it's a matter of pushing through these really hard moments and this anxiety and this stress, and I'm trying to cope with my stress a lot better, but I'm back to square one, like, kind of as far as stress goes with, like, my corporate 9-to-5. It's better today. Yeah, anyway, that was a long Minnesota goodbye. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Until the next time, I hope just peace the F out, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye!